The Pierce County Sheriff's Department says additional security measures have been put in place, but they don't want to go into those details publicly. However, they're calling on anyone with any information to get in touch with them as soon as possible and help find those responsible and bring them to justice. Thousands of Pierce County residents had to spend a portion of their Christmas in the dark after 4 power substations were broken into and vandalized. 2 Tacoma Power utility substations and 2 Puget Sound Energy substations in Graham, Spanaway, and South Hill were hit, affecting customers in different parts of the county. Deputies say all show signs of forced entry, and a fire broke out at a Graham substation. Although power was eventually restored, Joseph Wilson of Tacoma Power says the outage left people vulnerable, especially after last week's cold temperatures.
The communities that this impacted, Lionel, often have wells, and they are highly dependent on their both heating system and their water to operate with electricity. And it's a devastating time.
Wilson also says Tacoma Power believes the county's break-ins weren't random acts.
It is something that we believe was very intentional by someone who had done research and tried to understand how to impact our infrastructure.
Darren Moss of the Pierce County Sheriff's Department says more information is needed before a connection can be established between them.
We need actual details. Nobody's leaving notes. Nobody's claiming that they did this on behalf of a specific group or organization. Without that information, there's a number of different things that it could be. And we don't need to go start conspiracy theories on it was this group, that group.
In the meantime, Wilson says Tacoma Power will be taking steps to prevent something like this from happening again.
We're bringing more resources to bear, and we have been in a ramp, but we're certainly going to be changing the trajectory of that ramp to increase security around our facilities, given what just happened, especially in the next week or so.
Puget Sound Energy also sent me a statement earlier today that reads in part that it's working with authorities in order to investigate the 2 break-ins at its substations and is also trying to minimize the risks to its infrastructure. The statement also read that around 500 of Puget Sound Energy's customers are still without power, but it should be restored by tonight. From Tacoma, Lionel Donovan, King 5 News.